Let's have an honest talk. I'm going to discuss in this video a reality of certification. A lot of time on YouTube, lot of time maybe me, and lot of time other people say, get the certification, get the certification, get the certification. This is going to be game changer for you. Let's talk in real sense what exactly happens in the real world. I'm not talking about the virtual world. So let's get started. Okay, now let me ask you this question. This person is a very popular person, you know them, okay, you know them, and they don't know how to drive a car, okay, they don't know how to drive a car. This person you barely know, you have just met this person and this person knows how to drive a car. Now you tell me in the comment section, who would you prefer when you have to go to certain place and you need a driver? Would you choose this person to whom you don't know but has the required skill set, has the required experience to drive the car? Or you would choose a popular person, maybe, again, I don't know what popular person is according to you, but he is a very popular person, but he does not know how to drive a car. Who would you choose? You know this person, but he does not know how to drive a car. You don't know this person, but he knows how to drive a car. Let me know in the comment. Now, obviously, in this scenario, everyone will choose this person for a very simple reason. We don't want to die. Okay. And this is the same scenario with recruiters, companies, or people who are looking for sort of an experts. They would rather choose a person who does not know, who does not have sort of a certification, whom they don't know, but they can actually solve their problem, rather than having a person who has sort of a celebrity type like status but still does not have the required skill set. I hope you agree with that. Okay, now let's discuss what exactly is happening and what is going through the mind of the person who is hiring you. So around 82% of those people, I would say hiring managers here, you can consider another word for you, they say they find candidate more suitable if they have the relevant certification. So if you're going for a certification towards let's say cloud or maybe something like that, they would find you preferable. But 87% prefer candidate with certification and experience over degree or just certification. Please note this point. They prefer people who have certification and experience compared to person who has just piece of certification or a degree. So you have to understand, in virtual world we can say certification, but ultimately the real question is the experience, because this actually helps you define you or make you unique. Okay, now let's discuss what actually certification stands for. So first of all, certification is a proof of knowledge. So let's say you have this certification, AWS Solution Architect certification. If you have this certification, that certification says that you have the proof of knowledge. If AWS has sent you a piece of question, you have the knowledge. It does not mean that you have a proof of experience. That means, yes, you can actually solve the problem where the questions are going to be asked and where you have to face the real life scenario. On the second note, certification actually help you get an interview call. Majorly what happens, people are hiring for a certain relevant skill. Let's assume again the example of solution architect, associate or solution architect professional. They're hiring a person who has this kind of a expertise, if I may. Their first preference would be obviously people who have knowledge about this, because they don't have to go through asking the question, do you have the relevant skill or maybe something like that. So this proof of knowledge will actually help you with a certification. If you have the certification, that will set as a proof that yes, you have the knowledge, but it is not going to get you a job. It is not going to get you a job because obviously you have to prove that. Now, why it is not a job guarantee? I have the certification. Why it is not a job guarantee? For a very simple reason. Again, I'm not going to go into the detail how easily or how I would say illegal ways with which people are getting the certification, but I want to mention one thing. Recruiters obviously are looking for someone who can drive a car rather than a person who can say, hey, I know how to drive a car. They're looking for a person who can actually do the stuff have the knowledge, have the experience, rather than a person who can say, yes, I can do that. I'm professional enough. I have got this certification. I've attended 15 different training courses. I have 19 certifications, sort of that. So having a certification is not a job guarantee, because yes, you have to prove your skill set. Now, certifications are not altogether bad. They actually help you with a raise and promotion. So let's say you have this certification, I would say Cloud Practitioner of AWS. Then you got the certification of Solution Architect Associate. And now you have 2 years of experience in this particular field of AWS Solution Architect, Solution Architect Associate. You have 2 years of experience. Now you get the certification of Solution Architect Professional. This is going to showcase that yes, you have this knowledge, and since the experience is there, which is visible in your resume, now if you get a new certification, it is going to show that this is not something a proof of knowledge, this is also a proof of experience, or I should say it is also a proof of expertise, depending upon the candidate. So if you have the certification and if you follow the linear way of getting into it, that can actually help you with the raise and as well as a promotion. Okay, now I believe you are confused. For a very simple reason, I discussed the various different aspects of it. I showed you the bad points of having certification, or I should say just certification, and good points of having certification. Now the question is, what should I do? Should I go for the certification or I should not go for the certification? I would say that you should first of all get the right training. You should first of all get the right training, because this is the entry point. After getting a training, get a certification, or I should say basic level of certification, and then jump into the job section, or I should say experience section. Now the question is, I'm stuck in the training section. I got the certification, but I don't have a job, I don't have experience. What should I do now? How will I show that yes, the proof of knowledge is also a proof of experience? Well, the option is obviously freelancing for you, or get the training from people who have the experience of the industry. Just assume that you have a person who has around 8 years of experience in the industry. If he is teaching you, if he is giving you the training, he's not only going to tell you what this sort of a service is going to do, but they are also going to help you like why you should be using it, and they are going to give you the use cases which are going to actually help you. And obviously, if you're looking for these kind of trainers, you should reach to our team, because there we have ample amount of trainers who do not only have the certification, but they also have the relevant experience in the industry. They are managing the startup, they are working with the startup, and they are now sharing their knowledge. So in case if you want to get connected to them, obviously reach us in the Talk to Us section.